I watched the selection in Poland a few months ago, and at that time I thought, oh my God, Poland made the wrong choice. They're not going to qualify, they're not going through to the final because the performance during the national selection was just crap, to be honest. And she surprised everyone. She's a good singer, very good dancer. She knows what she's doing, she's playing with the camera. It works. She and her dancers are actually enough. I think the effects on the screens are a bit cheap. They look a bit like an old computer program and an old computer program was used to create them. So they don't look very modern or contemporary. So I'm not a big fan of the visuals. But Blanka just is such a good performer that you basically forget about the background. Luckily.
My first thought is when I watched the dress rehearsal, it's like they threw everything and the kitchen sink at the staging with Windows Movie Maker effects on there. They scaled a little bit back, I saw in one of the rehearsals, some of the effects, which is nice. The song itself to me is super catchy. It's simple. I would say I could have probably written that song myself, so it's not necessarily the most innovative song, but they rely heavily on the catchiness. And it's darn catchy. Like, it will not leave your brain. And I do think that simplicity of the song, which sometimes makes me angry, but also makes me like, I want to sing along, is its strongest asset. And I think what Blanka does really well is embrace that part of it. She's going all in, or go big or go home, and she's embracing that, and I think it'll pay off.
I must say that the vocals were really good. I was expecting them to not be, since we heard really not good vocals in the pre-selections, but they worked out fine. My whole thoughts about the whole performance was that it was kind of messy. It was too much things going on at the same time, and you couldn't really focus on the artist as you want to do, because it was a mishmash of everything, and the dancers were all over the place. That disappointed me because I really like the song. I think this is a fun, summery vibe party song. I want to dance to it.
To be honest, I had very low expectations from her, but I think it was okay. Nice dance break, and her voice was quite well. I was a huge fan of Jan. If he would have won the Polish national final, Poland might even had a chance of winning. So it's a missed opportunity.
Actually, I think it's incredibly professional. So it's very well done. It's not my type of music, so I would have preferred another song from the Polish selection, as many others probably. But the song is, in its way, in its genre, well done. Maybe if you have a kind of a reggae summer song, the setting should have been a bit more beachy, a bit more club-like. I think the videos they're selected now doesn't transport this idea of being on a beach party that well. It works with the palm trees, but all in all, she sings professionally, she dances professionally, but I'm not 100% convinced with the setting itself. It's a little bit too plastic, too sterile. And if they would have transferred it in a real beach situation with a classical beach, in my opinion, it would have worked better.
I think it gives one of the things that Eurovision is famous for, that's energy and that's joy. You can't help but see Blanka on stage and just see these little tiny fireworks in her eyes, throughout her body, with all the dancers. This is her living her best life, and not only that, as a performer, she's able to share that with everybody else, from her dancers, from the audience here in Liverpool Arena, right around the world, down the camera lines, far better than I am doing it right now. And what you have here is a song that it just says summer. I mean, if you turn it into the charts across all of Europe, any summer, there's always these sounds, these rhythms, these patterns, and they all suggest light and sun and enjoyment and freedom, and we have layers and layers of that in the Polish song this year. And yep, there's always ballads at Eurovision. Yep, there's two people either side of the stage moving closer and closer together as they discover that they love each other. And there's Sweden that just comes in and goes, hey, box, win, yay! Finland trying to do the same model but with their own colour palette, there you go. But we always need that bit of fun and excitement, and Poland is the country that's delivered it this year.
I wondered how they would recreate the video, and they do it pretty well. She is a great performer. She moves on the stage very well. She can do such a high kick that astonishes me. and her vocals are good. I think it's a simple pop song, and I think it's going to go to be voted for by the people in that sort of 20, 30-year-old market.
It's an interesting song. It's not one I would have chosen. The staging is perhaps not so complimentary to the song. Poland really needs to take a step back and review what they're doing, the type of songs they're entering to the Eurovision. This song isn't bad, it's just not a good Eurovision song. It's not a good selection for this competition.
Blanka performed very, 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 very well. Her song is so fresh, so it's like a summer song. I think it will be a good song for this summer, of course. I hope to listen to this song in Italy too. She sings perfect, she dances perfect.
It was the fun, fluffy, summery kind of song that a lot of people are going to be wanting to pay attention to and dance to. She looked beautiful. The dancing was really on point. She sounded pretty solid in the hall. So yeah, I'd say it was a fun little 3 minutes. Yeah.
I still have a few concerns about some of the graphics that they're using in the backdrop, but really love the colours, really love the performance. I think the vocals, she was very confident as well. I think the whole vibe of the performance, the LED graphics are really good, especially with the hand. I think that was a genius idea to put into the performance. I think there's some of the effects that they could maybe do without, but overall I think it's a really good performance.
I thought she did a good performance with the song. I don't think that she has much to work with in the song. It's a bit too plain for me. I think it's a basic pop song, but I think she did a good job with it, especially when she did the dance break in the song. That would give her sort of more points.